Okay. In a render menu, I want to explain a multi-frame rendering animation and render animation in VR Viewer. I will be explain more about animation, but I want to add a simple animation. I'll explain all of those buttons, don't worry. A simple animation for that. As I said before, you can here and add a camera to your scene. Make sure you attach on it. In this frame here, a camera capture. Add a keyframe here and move the indicator, for example, into 20 frame, and then rotate a little bit the camera in this direction. And hit the keyframe again. And as you can see, we have an animation here. Make sure you restrict the region of the selection to exactly that frame. It means the software recognizes this yellow area and render just this frame. As you can see, we have this render from it. Okay, we create an animation for rendering. For rendering the animation, we have to go into render, multi-frame, and animation. When you click it, you can first you have to define the render setting. For fast rendering, I will specify a lower number of the image size and the JPEG and the noise, and lower number of the SPP for fast rendering. And here you can choose to specify your output folder. We click on these three dots, and as you can see, the first frame, the last frame is automatically set that the desired this yellow number from 0 to 20 frames. And after that, you have to click Start Rendering. As you can see, the software will render the frames with the JPEGs, separate JPEG. And after that, it's going to automatically convert the frames to MP4 or any video format for you. It's very powerful and tasty software. And the rendering this software is very high quality and fast. And it's rendered to that folder that you specify for your software. We pause the video and waiting for finish that render. Okay, it's going to finish, and as you can see, it's open the folder for us and double click, and as you can see, it's render in a separate images for us. Okay. And what happened to that? And as you can see, it's a frame by frame animation. And after that, it's in a folder. It can create a video for you. I will explain that it's a movie maker. You can input folder that has lots of image on it based on your frames. And this is an output folder for give you the MP4. You can add an audio, you can specify the video quality, a frame rate. It's 30 frame for 1 second. I will explain more. And here you can specify your output formatting, create for you and video, and done. As you can see, this is our video, and you can play your video like this. Interesting. Okay, this is all about animation, and you can close it. Okay, we have also an animation here, and another thing that I want to explain you is render or view this in View Viewer. The main purpose of this software is making virtual reality. The basic engine of this software is Unreal Engine. So this software can make games for you, but educational games and other things. Here in the virtual reality, we have something called VR Viewer. You can show your model in real time in Viewer. I will be explaining them more. Just I want to explain this little. This is an VR Viewer, and as you can see, I changed the setting to mechanical, and you can see it's real time. This is in VR. You can hit the middle mouse button and change the HDRI brightness, and you can see that's better. Okay, I want to render in this mode. This is VR viewer, and you can render your model in this view with a real time and very fast. You can render 1,000 and 1,000 frames a second in real time rendering. I have to explain more when we reach the VR viewer. In an environment, we have a VR tab. Just I set it to the mechanical to click and drag to rotate it. You can export it as an exe file. You can give you this file to anyone that you want. This software is awesome. And here you can change the mapped quality to high, corner sharp light, measurement, and that's nice. And we are in a HDRI. You can change the HDRI or can brightness, change the brightness of that. I'll explain more. Everything that's okay, and we can render with that quality if you want. So for rendering with that quality, go into the multi-frames and render animation in VR viewer. Here you can specify, like before, output format. The engine of the render is game engine actually. Denoising can SPP. As you can see, we have an our frame, and for more quality you can use super sampling. You can hit render if you want, and as you can see, the VR viewer open and it's render for you. As you can see, it's rendering frame by frame and fast. And that's it. For better lighting, you have to change the HDRI rotation. And here gives you our image, and you can open your image. As you can see, it's a nice quality for render. Or you can add lighting. I will explain them more. Don't worry. So in a render, we have two methods for rendering: animation and animation in VR viewer. It's very fast. If you want to fast rendering and fast movie, you can. This is an this animation based on an engine of the to choose here. You can choose the better quality and high quality renders, give you better and nice quality. But if you want to fast but nice quality, you can use an game engine of this software for rendering that called VR virtual reality engine for rendering. It's actually real-time rendering. It's real. It's exactly imagine that you are in a game engine and you're gaming like that, and render like that. Okay, that's it.
Hello my friends, to continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.